Hopefully we're seeing something in a live broadcasting sense there. Waits for some form of human contact. Viewers, yes, something coming through. A reaction, good. Now we just need confirmation of audio. Right. Yes, Coley, brother. How's it going, mate? So hopefully I've got the balances right between background and foreground on this feed. I struggle to find the live feedback page. Dedicated to my mum, called I've loved you all my life, because I have. Cheers, Cole. Yeah, so it'll be out tonight. I'm going to put it out on Bandcamp. When I finish previewing on here, do like a little short run through of it, and then I'll post it up at 8 o'clock. Seeing as it's Bandcamp fee waiver day as well, I thought it was a good opportunity to hit a deadline. Do I need to speak up? Alright, that's me. I wonder if it's the microphone positioning. How's that, Debs? Yeah, I was on a bit of a mumble there. Let's see what my meters are registering. Meters, there we go. How's that? Hopefully that's a bit better. Stop slouching at the back, Cobby, etc. Get my page back up again. And poppage. Thanks, Matt. Just looping the first track, obviously. I should undo that loop facility. There we are. So this track's called Raining Pine Straw, and it's the opening track, obviously. Raining Pine Straw, yeah, that was me and Deb was out on a walk last year, and a particularly nice North Yorkshire Dales schlep, and it was coming down through some pines, and little gust of wind, little feathery needles everywhere, very idyllic moment. So yeah, you know, tune titles come from the strangest places. So this is Raining Pine Straw. What's that coming in at? Something 3 minutes. They're quite short for me. What's the longest one? Yeah, tracks 8-7 minutes, but generally 3 and 4 minutes. Quite a short LP. Here we go, Gibbo. Alright, Mark. There we are, thank you. Thanks for the feedback, Mr. Shipman. Yeah, cheers, Sonny. Chilled vibes is what it's going to be. It's a chilled album, really. Like mine tend to be, generally. Chilled affairs. Chillage. Yeah, so I was actually... this was an ambient track up until about midnight last night, and I thought, no, I'll have an ambient track at the top and the bottom of the LP, but I didn't want three, so just introduced that little drum machine, kind of Bentley Rhythm Ace vintage Rhythm King, and yeah, mastered it about 2 o'clock this morning, so fresh off the production line. So that's track 1, Raining Pine Straw, of the new LP, I've Loved You All My Life, and I have Grace Mary, as you know, my amazing Grace Mary. So track 2, The Outer Silver Pit, which I shared on media a couple of weeks ago, I think, on Instagram and Facebook, and a lot of people like that one. The Outer Silver Pit is actually an area of the North Sea, a big kind of channel out there. Yeah, little twinkly vibes going on. Alright, Deck, how's things in Bath, Chief? So yeah, it's on Bandcamp, the LP, and it's not on anything else as of yet. And I usually wait like a month. I'll usually fill all the forms in for the aggregation for all the other platforms as I'm putting it out on Bandcamp. Well, I did with the last 2 albums anyway, and then so it'll be about 4 or 5 weeks before it comes out on all the other platforms. But I don't know. I might not bother with this one, and just leave it as a Bandcamp thing. Sorry, Dad, I couldn't answer that because I'm doing this. Yeah. Someone told me Dad to get on Facebook. All right, Neil, how's it going, mates? It's only 65 degrees in California, not Fahrenheit, of course. Nice for you. Yeah, them strings was a late addition. A little bit of icing on the cake. Marimbas on this one. There's marimbas on like 3 if I got a bit xylophone marimba heavy on this album. That's kind of like Chinese thing. So it'll just be on Bandcamp for now. And I was gonna also, Bandcamp have started a vinyl pledging service now, where you can kind of set up a project for people to invest in to kind of get past it's $250 the threshold. If you get 250 pledges, they'll do all the manufacturing and the fulfillment. So I've kind of instigated that on this one as well. It's got to go through a review with them first for like 4 or 5 days, so I don't know whether it'll kind of get accepted, but you know, that'll be a way of getting vinyl to market without me having to kind of go through the logistical faffery of you know, going to the post office every other day. Hi Martin, welcome to the little preview session. So yeah, that was the Outer Silver Pit. Another 3-minute one. Okay, Plutus Maximus is track 3. Plutus being the god of wealth, and I stuck the Maximus on just, you know, Oh, Steve, what a pithy comment. So yeah, it was just, state of play globally. Yeah, this one was done. This one was done really quick. I just got the loop together and threw some guitar down on it, and I thought it was finished. And I shared it on the socials, and every time I went back to it, I just wasn't sure about the guitar parts. There's just something about them. It was grating on me. So I kind of stripped it back just to like what I'd started off with, and started again. Again, there's some dulcimers in this one, more tuned percussion, and marimbas and xylophones. I don't know what they are. Harps, maybe. Yeah. Oh no, that's the Chinese folk instruments. Sampled. I lost the page. Press the wrong button, Steve. That's not like you, Dad. Yes, Greg Belson. Come on. Michael Bowden, welcome. Come on. Jose Lanzes, beautiful. Thank you, man. Alright, Richard Harris. Budgie Smuggler. Welcome, everyone. Yeah. So yeah, guitar free. Yeah, I think, I thought it was time to put the guitar down for a bit, actually. There ain't much on this album. Last two were full of it. But I think I most probably got rid of my proggy itch. Scratched my proggy itch. Yeah. And there's my beautiful mother, who this album's dedicated to. Thanks, Dennis. Cheers, Martin. So yeah, nobody knew this was coming out, obviously. I didn't bother announcing it. It's a nice surprise then, isn't it, for everybody? I've lost the comments again. So yeah, Plutus Maximus, this one. Got a bit poppy the mic, sorry. Oh, here we go. Yes, got the comments back again. Rocking. Yeah, zithers and the like. I've forgotten the name of the Chinese instrument that sample is, but that's a synth. The little kind of soft. Yeah, I can't remember which one. Yeah, so that's track 3. Plutus Maximus. Such a the third man in there, always is. One for Harry Lime. So 4 we move on to, and this is Night Train to Kamakura, and which is why it begins with a very faint, yeah, you can hardly hear it, but it's a little platform jingle. Every station has its own melody in the super efficient Japanese order of things. So yeah, it was last time I went there. I stayed in Kamakura with Zach and his wife Yuki. Lovely couple. So yeah, so it was kind of inspired by that trip, I suppose. Thanks, Andrea. Thank you very much. Sending it back, man. Hope you're well. So sorry if this mic's popping, but I couldn't find the pop guard. Yeah, another one I shared on. I think how many have I shared on social? Half of them. But I suppose it's changed the most, this one, really. Yeah, that top line there. I think I changed that about 6 times. You know, that's what happens sometimes. Thank you, Paul. Paul. So yeah, it's out. It'll be out 8 o'clock. As soon as I press the publish key on Bandcamp. Yeah, Japan, amazing place. Really want to go back ASAP. They're going to do the Olympics. Well, if they do them, they'll do them like nobody else. I really would like to go there for that Olympic scene. Yes, howdy. Yes, cousin. How's it going, brother? We've moved on the track. This one is kintsugi, which is Japanese for like visible repair. is the best way to describe it. It's like they repair pots with like gold cement, so you can see where all the cracks were, so it's like it honours kind of the imperfections that lie within us all. So yeah, kintsugi is this one, which definitely a lot of people liked. I think it got like the most likes, really. There you go, marimba again, or slash xylophone. Combination actually of sampled and the one I bought, which is up on the wall there, but I can't be bothered to tip the camera. Kintsugi, did you know actually? There you go. I can share. There you go. There's a bit of kintsugi action. Get the idea, the art of making repair visible. Yeah, I've just realised the Japanese connection of them two tracks. Yeah, back to back. Didn't occur to me. Wow. Anyway, yeah. Another short one. Get in and out. Like the SAS. Oh, my cooking's going great. Thanks, Delphi. Thanks for asking. Thanks, Ashley. That's very kind of you. Thanks, Boris. Cheers, brother. Delphi Regan on the scene. Hope you're alright, Petrol. I'm not swearing this time as well, intentionally, keeping it clean for the kids. I think I want any. I might have been actually. There's a bit of Tourette's with me. There you go, track 5, Kintsugi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but there's a good chance I aren't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, track 6, Silicon Reich, which I read in an article. I think it was Matt Taibbi, most probably, just talking about, the dominance of Silicon Valley, and how it is like an empire, really. A Reich. So Silicon Reich is this up-tempo, the most up-tempo on the album. Bouncer, which is from actually like about maybe 4 years ago. And I think I'd started it with Paper Records, and then I went off and did something else completely different. But the seeds of the thing was still kind of in a drive somewhere. I found it. Pulled it up and just put a couple of little kind of filigree decorations on it, and it sounded finished. I thought, less is more with that, really. Because I'd put the beats down live out of a controller. I'd been looping them in Tractor. And so I'd kind of put a live pass down of chopped up and edited rhythms. And just with that keyboard loop, yeah. Super simple. Oh, the bass, that was it, the bass. It was rubbish. I nearly said shit. It was rubbish up until, that wasn't rubbish, but it was pretty mediocre, because I just had a real simple synth bass pulse going on with it. And then before I'd put it, in the silo to be looked at later, and then when I pulled it back up again, I put some loud bass on, and it just woke it up. It was just like immediately a better tune for having some organic input to it. Once I worked out the right notes, being musically dyslexic theory-wise. So it was a case of just minimal decoration, keep it rolling. Yes. When's it available, Martin? It is available at 8 o'clock tonight. As soon as I've finished this preview, I'm going to post it up. You're welcome, Art Vista. Thanks for the props, brother. You're right, JP. Less is more. It's the windows that make the walls. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate that, brother. Danny. My man. Hope you're well, brother. Evening, Simon. How are we? Yeah, Bandcamp's the one. I hope you heard your shout out, Delphi, Regan. Cheers, Mark. Mark W, that is. Yeah, Bandcamp, all the way, Bandcamp, 8 o'clock. In fact, I'll show you, where are we? Let me get my live browser up. Yeah, lost it. Oh, there it is. There you go. All teed up nicely, ready to, that'll be the button there I'll be pressing. There we go. Back to the live cam. Now where did my feedback page go? There it is. Thank you. Thanks, Thomas. You're always a very loyal supporter and it's appreciated, sir. Shedio, always the Shedio, sir. Tansy, I can't record anywhere else. Obviously, even if I wanted to, I couldn't. But no, I like boutique studios. Cheers, Greg. So that's track 6, isn't it? Yeah, Untitled 6. I only did the running order at 4 o'clock actually. So track 6 of I've Loved You All My Life. Silicon Reich. Keeping Ourselves Together is track 7. which I think must have been its 5th title. I think it started out as You Were Sent to Test Me. You Were Sent to Test Me was the first title. Working title. Couldn't keep that one. And then what was the others? I should have a look in the... Anyway, Keeping Ourselves Together is what I settled on. Yeah, it's on the quieter side of things, this one. Bit drony. One for the isolation tank. Where are we? Lost my page. There's messages to be addressed. Thanks, brother. Cheers, Matt. Everybody's welcome to the shed here. Thanks, Ronnie. Good evening, Damien. What a beautiful man. Yeah, there's only 9 tracks. Short one. Well, it ain't short, is it? Because when I was a kid, 40 minutes was as long as an album was, and then I suppose I got adjusted to CD timings. Because obviously all the early Pork stuff was all CD, so I got really used to putting an hour out, or 75 minutes, because you could get that much on a CD. Got tuned into that length of time, and then a lot of the albums I've been listening to recently, I was like, yeah, they're not over long. So and plus the fact it's practical for it to be pressed up and be more affordable, because it's not going to be a double 12, you know. I can get it pressed up onto well, no, is it a double 12, 20, 42 minutes? Yeah, no, I can get it onto a single LP, yeah, so, you know, that makes it more logistically sensible. So I think it's 41 minute album. Just like the old ones used to be. Obviously that doesn't make sense to anybody under 40. The track playing now is called Keeping Ourselves Together, Ree. Thanks, Tansy. Sorry, Dermot, you've come... Yeah, I only said pressed up because Bandcamp are doing pledges for vinyl fulfilment, so I've instigated it. And so if people want the vinyl, they're welcome to pledge. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to get pressed up. 250 people have to pledge, and that you know, couldn't get that for Sweet Jesus, so I can't see this being any different. But you know, I thought it was worth a crack, worth the dig. Channeling me in a Lalo, I am, brother, always. Track 8, The Years Haven't Been Kind. The years haven't been kind, which is kind of, I suppose it works on a couple of levels. I think everybody's kind of seen it as a bit of a melancholy reflection on recent times, but really it was more of that kind of sarcastic dig at someone who's like aged badly. You know, like me. That's what I mostly think when I look in the mirror every morning. Oh, vanity. But yeah, this is the longest one on the album, actually. 7 minutes. But I know everybody loves this one. It's a big tune. It's going to be a big tune. You can tell when you share a tune on the socials and it just gets like pure likes. You're like yeah, that's going to have some resonance. Yes, pledgemen. The pledges come forth. I know, you know, the thing is, you know, there must probably be about 150 people that'll pledge like tomorrow, and then trying to get the next 100 is just hard. It really is. But anyway, you know, I mean, the other thing that they're doing with the pledges is that you can put your pledge money up, say $20 or whatever it is, and they will take out a portion of it for digital, so that even if the pledge doesn't happen, you've still invested in the work, and you get a digital copy and a streamable copy, but you don't actually get the physical, you know. So they'll take $11 off you instead of the $20, and you get the digital anyway. So, you know, it's not like it's a dead pledge. You do get the album anyway. Anyway, that's enough of the sales. I know you love this one, man. Oh, sorry, got wind out of Pepsi. That's on the wagon. Thanks, Andrew. Yeah, I know, mate. I could possibly like name the pledges. Nick, I'm talking to you there. Yeah, I could possibly like write them all down. The absolute loyal crew. There's a cabal of Cobby Neasters. They're just there in the corner, you know. But like I say, it's whether we can get past that 250 metric. Answered all the questions. Thanks, Clive. Yeah. Thanks, Stuart. It's so me. Well, yeah. I do have a way of doing things, I suppose. Bit of a fingerprint. Thanks, Niall. Yeah, just Bandcamp for now. If I do bother with the other platforms, they bring in very little for me in the solo sense. Feeler does alright, but in the solo sense I don't really get much off the platforms. So I'm kind of thinking if I don't go out on them, it makes it a bit more exclusive. Maybe funnels a few more people to Bandcamp. So, you know, I might not release it digitally anywhere else. Just keep it to Bandcamp. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, this is the one that'll get licensed. Oh, it's not out yet, Ray. Yeah, I'll be dropping it. That link will work at 8 o'clock that I've posted this page on. Cheers, G. Macca. Cheers, Martin. Good to see that the 12 getting love, Macca. Pleased about that. So last track, Mise en Abîme. Mise en Abîme. It's French. Mise en Abîme. Mise en Abîme. M-I-S-E-N-A-B-M-A-B-Y-M-A, sorry, Mise en Abîme, which is that kind of image within an image, within an image, within an image, kind of a picture of a picture of a picture of a picture into infinity. That's the name for that. Yes, Elliot Eastwick, you hot sauce fiend. So Mise en Abîme, yeah, which is just a melodica. Augustus Pablo styling, and two piano chords. Very kind of like, you know, Miles-esque chords, but with a very un-jazz instrument over the top. It's in there somewhere, anyway. Not that you need to see it. Yeah, no, well, sorry, Elliot. Good evening, Adam Regan. Oh, look at that, all my fiends turning up just as it finishes. Short album. Yes, Gibney. The Gibnator. Oh, thanks. Props for my French accent from a Frenchman. That'll do. So that's the album. Dedicated to my beautiful, amazing mother. Called I've Loved You All My Life. And it's available on Bandcamp. Exclusively. Yeah. Let's have a bit going on in the background. Don't like dead air. We're still there. Yes, I have started from the beginning, Elliot. Go again, says Paddy. There is the cue. So we're off. Second time then. It's the second lap. It's a lap of honour. Lap of honour. And right. Track one. The Macronator. Alright, Mr. McCready. And Mr. Kilbride. Yes. Brethren, all here. Right, so this is the second run through for everybody that's just joining us. I've been through it once already. I've run out of stories, most probably, but this is track one of my new solo LP out at 8 o'clock. Well, not 8 o'clock now. Well, yeah, I'll throw it out as I'm waffling. Yeah, unpromoted release once again, straight out onto Bandcamp. And this is track 1 called Raining Pine Straw, which is what happened to us on a walk last year. A lovely moment as we were going through the forest, and just the little delicate pine straw, just the kind of needly dust, just twinkling in the sunbeams. One of them, perfect moments. And I put them drums on it. I was finishing that at like 2 o'clock this morning, which is a little bit deadline. Nip and tuck. Yeah, I'm feeling it being completely beatless, so I threw them on, mastered it, threw it in there. Bob's your uncle. So yeah, fresh as a daisy. All the tunes straight out of the fryer. It's lovely to see all my righteous brethren here. Mr. Waring, how are we? There's a loving going in the comments. Yes, my brother Kilbride. Is that my eldest? Well. Thanks, Sandy. Very kind. Very, very kind. I want to rewind. Obviously a few more righteous brethren and sisters. And there we are. Good. Right, up to speed. So that, a little bit of an Oriental vibe, I've been told. It possibly is, because I love the Orient. Track 2, The Outer Silver Pit, is a title that I got from geography. It's an area out in the North Sea, like a big deep kind of channel out in the North Sea. That was a sea even when the North Sea wasn't a sea, if you know what I mean. When that was still a landmass, that was a sea. The Outer Silver Pit. So and it's excellent for fishing. A lot of cod to be had there, and haddock. So The Outer Silver Pit is the title of track 2 on I've Loved You All My Life, my 7th solo LP, I think, or 8th, if you include the soundtrack I did for the play. Yeah, tuned percussion I mentioned on the first run through. It features quite heavily on this LP. Put the guitar down, got the xylophone out. Yeah, well, it's meant to be a lovely surprise, that's why I like doing it. Fast ones are coming up, Elliot. What was I on about? Oh yeah. I won't talk too much so you can hear the tunes. I should soon come, brother. There'll be bread breaking, Elliot, soon enough, man. Speed our lives go at. Jesus. Good evening, Massimo. Good evening. I think, do you know, I'll put the album live now so that people can invest. Let's get the old live browser up. Whoa, infinity and beyond. Here it is. I've loved you all my life. Let's get it published. Yes, published now. Shall we do the vinyl campaign? Let's do the vinyl campaign. Oh no, they've got to approve it first. Cannot be published until it's been reviewed and approved. So hold tight on that one. Let's have a celebratory vape. Congrats. I've Loved You All My Life is now published. Let's view that album. There she blows. So that's track 2 of the 9. The Outer Silver Pit. Sounds a bit like a horror film, but it's not. It's a deep subaquatic basin. Track 3 is entitled Plutus Maximus. Plutus Maximus. One that certainly needs the pop guard. Little plodder, little chugger, sloppy chugger is what this is. Quasi. Yes. All right, Quasman. All the new album. This is all the new album, Massimo. I'm playing the new album. This is a preview of the brand new album called I've Loved You All My Life, dedicated to my amazing mum. And it comes out, well, it's out now. You've just seen me publish it. It's out there, and 2 people have already bought it. Thanks. I should be thanking them, shouldn't I? Hogwashing. God bless you. Woo, no need. So generous. Adrian Oates, thank you. And Grassy Knoll Kilbride, you phenomenal chap. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Settle In, it's on repeat. It's on repeat. The Fishman. Good evening, Lee. Welcome to our little tete-a-tete, our little salon, if you will. Thanks, Martin. Oh, Dan Sagman, that's really fancy that now. And Hank Marvin. The Washer. God bless you. Cheers, G. I don't know what I'm having for tea tonight, John. I've no idea. I ain't done anything in preparation. I was all day trying to work out how to get this mic and that background music feeding into Facebook without it sounding like the mincer that I used yesterday. Cheers, Lee. And yeah, well, I managed to get there in the end. But yeah, that curtailed any cooking. There's been no cooking at Guan. Chinese folk instruments. They are. Sliced and diced. Plutus Maximus. Plutus is the god of wealth. Plutus Maximus. If you know what I mean. If you know what I'm saying. Gilly, cheers, brother. Cheers, cuz, I should say. Aaron, he just says, thank you. Anyway, Paul Hand, thank you. Paddy, which Paddy is it? Whatever Paddy it is, thank you. That Paddy. Michael, State Martin there. I recognise the database. Mr. Lombard, thank you. Rocking. My supporters. Yeah, sponsors are everything, you know. I've pretty much given up promoting, so yeah, it's like, you know, the cabal that follow me in the word of mouth. They're about the only people that know what I'm doing, which is fine. It's a happy little group. Oh, Elliot, yeah, vinyl is there's a pledge thing that Bandcamp are doing now, so I've set that up and they've got to approve it. It takes 5 days, but if that's approved, then there'll be a pledge portal for it, and if it gets to 250, they'll press it up. Doing great, thanks Lisa. I hope you're doing excellent as well, Petal. So yeah, the vinyl might happen if the pledging thing kicks in, but like I said earlier, Elliot, you know, there's about 150 people that are like in my corner like day one, and then it's tumbleweed after that. Can never ever seem to kind of generate the viral action or whatever. So anyway, moving on. Track 4, Night Train to Kamakura. If you turn it up, you can hear the jingle from Shinagawa Station. Every station having its own jingle, so you know which one you're at. In a super efficient Japanese manner, which I've grown to absolutely adore. Sancrypt, thanks. Thank all things. Thank you. These are no idea who these people are, but thanks anyway. John McCready, mate, a life wasted in journalism. The stage and comedy was your vocation. Yes. Thanks, Sanny. Appreciate the investment. Well wishes are worth the weight in gold, Stu. You're right, man. You know what I need is, like, you know, that you go back a couple of 100 years and it's like you needed some kind of altruistic kind of benefactor, didn't you, that sponsored you. That's what I won't have to put records out, just somebody went, "Yeah, Steve, I'll pay for your to make music." No, I don't like it, actually. Beholden to anyone. Mr. Regan, right, my brethren, everybody I love gets a free copy. It's so kind of you, though. You know it's massively appreciated. Yeah, Kamakura is in Japan, you might have guessed. Which is where Chilzak and his wife Yuki live, and he's hosted me more than once superbly there. Amazing part of Japan. The most shrines, like, kind of per square mile than in anywhere in the country. It used to be the old, before Tokyo, it was kind of, that was the seat of power, if you like. So yeah, just an amazing part of the world. And I'm dying to go back, absolutely dying to go back to Japan. I wanted to take Deb for the Olympics, but obviously life got in the way. Where are we? No, I should, yeah, I'll do a text print out of this conversation and put it on the sleeve, John. Yeah, you know, 70s top line synths, I'm all over that. I have been forever. From Stevie to Zap. All of that. Night Train to Kamakura, this one is. Was. Four tracks down. This is track 5, Kintsugi, which is the ancient art of repair that's visible repair. I think I did a little screen share last time. There it is. Get the Helm browser up. There it is, Kintsugi, the art of making repair visible. So it's worshipping the imperfections that lie within us all. There we are. Back to the camera. Kintsugi. I think that's pronounced Kintsugi. I'll be corrected soon enough if it's wrong. The portal knowledge is only in your own mind, Elliot. Yeah, man. It is. Anybody who's been knows it. No cocktails. I'm keeping it absolutely clean tonight, Adam. Just a little vape. That's it. I've watched a couple of them back, and as I get progressively more drunk, it gets toe curling, and I'm like, oh, come on. They're around forever. Thanks, Robert. Yeah, tuned percussion again, all over this, marimbas. Yeah, this is the one that Matt was saying, a bit of a Latin vibe, Tito 20. Yeah, it'll sound better when it's sunny. Bit of that Azimuth, South American, Latin, jazz. Yeah, Luke Unabomber was bemoaning the free jazz love. It's not quite free jazz, but it is jazzy, I'll give you that. It's in and out like the SAS though. 3.5 minutes. Silicon Reich is next. This one's for Elliot. It's the fastest one on the album. It's south of the border for sure. There you go. Switch my notifications off. Dennis, thank you. John McGrory, thank you. Greg Moss, he's not on here, he's just got a notification from Elliot. Naughty overloaded investment I'm returning that in sauce orders for sure. Mate, you need to do me some paste. Elliot, you need to do me a paste. Yeah, not quite a tub thumper, but yeah, that's about as fast as it gets with me now. Silicon Reich, yeah, it was, just, Silicon Valley's kind of control of the last kind of couple of decades, I suppose. It was a Matt Taibbi article, I think I saw it mentioned in, and I thought, yeah, it kind of sums it up nicely, really. The Silicon Reich with their algorithmic fuckery. Cruise control indeed, brother. Cheers, Lee. Nice one, Anders. How are we? Nice tableau you've painted there, Mr. Eastwick. Press ups. It's an aerobic number. Yeah, so this one, it was sat around for the longest time as a half-assed, half-finished thing, and from like 4 or 5 years ago, and then I pulled it back up in summer, and I took the synth, but it was just a real plodding monotone synth bass, which is why I didn't think I'd never kind of seen it as a finished track, and put the live bass down, and it was like, life has been breathed upon it. So yeah, I did about 3 or 4 passes, chopped it up into the bits that didn't have, the least mistakes, and then it kind of went to finish it, and I thought, it's actually finished. I thought that's actually, there's enough parts on there. I am guilty of over decorating sometimes, so there's enough parts on there. It's the groove. There you go. A couple of light and shade parts, little belly one, little Juno synth, melancholy bittersweet line. Yeah, Crowley's great, Adam. He's really good. I don't know why Birmingham have let him go. I really don't. God bless you, Mr. McCready. It doesn't make it, honestly, man. F-coms call. He was always in our corner. Flashback. Yeah, it'd be lovely to have it pressed up. Yeah, I put the beats, I put them down out of the tractor. I used the controller and I had like a few loops going, and was using the onboard effects. Got the drums down real quick. Then it took like 4 years to do the chords and the bass. Yeah, well, you can't rush mayonnaise. go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Track 6 of the new album, and that's Silicon Reich. So Keeping Ourselves Together is track 7. This is definitely the one that was the oldest. I can remember starting that with, it's like a buckler plug-in, buckler synth for the nerds. The Arturia buckler easel, kind of a tonal thing. I started something off with that, and I thought, yes, here we go. And but we didn't. We hit a dead end, and that was because I'd just done a drone track. I think it was just a G all the way through. And when I got it back up a couple of weeks ago for the umpteenth time, I decided to modulate the bass, and it was vastly improved. I kept the chords the same, they're just pedalling under the bass now. A nude third run, Elliot, that's a tangent. You can, obviously, I'm not stopping you having a nude third run. You've got a copy of it now. You can play it in your front room in your privacy of your own home, brother, and in the nip, or with holding one banana and one sock on. I'm going to put that on the vinyl pledges. I'll come and do a nude lap of honour in your front room. That'll be like the second pledge. First pledge, just buy the vinyl. Second pledge, vinyl and a naked lap of honour in your front room. That's it. That's just the 2 pledges. Album and a streak. Watch them pledges fly. Bit of modulation, tension and release. Keeping ourselves together. Keeping ourselves together, yeah. But remember somebody saying, pull yourself together. Where does that saying come from? Pull yourself together. Pull yourselves together? Is it like you're higher, you're lower, and you're kind of id? You just got to kind of pull them all. Pull yourselves together. Something like that. Pull yourselves together. Split personality, anyone? Keeping ourselves together. Bent Mortensen, thank you if you're tuning in for your investment in my work, sir. Very kind. Tell all your friends it's out. That's all I've got is the viral nature of social media. Some may have seen the post I was bemoaning how I can't really summon the energy to promote work anymore. I put a clip up, a post up a few weeks ago. It's too demoralising. And it doesn't make any difference to the stuff I'm doing. Suede Mephisto's Adam, amazing. Bramley and Suede Mephisto. a sight for sore eyes. Because I'm falling apart. I don't know what that's in context of there, Andy. Sorry, I missed it. Oh, keeping ourselves together because you're falling apart. Thank you, yes. I only have to read one sentence and the tangents have taken over. This is the penultimate track. The years haven't been kind. Which is what I think every morning when I look in the mirror. Melancholy vibes. Never too far away from my body of work. Thanks, Rob. Rob Rowbottom, that is. Thanks, Matt S. Thank you, Andy. Dave Mack. Is he out there? Lurking. Thanks for your ear, Dave. Yeah, the years certainly haven't been kind in more ways than one. Bit of Juno. Wow, South China vibes. Alright, Grant, how's it going, mate? Offshore wizard. Hope you and yours are well, mate. Thank you. I am your number one fan, man. Yeah, I managed to get through without crying. That's why I didn't drink, really. Yeah, that link should be working now. At the top of this post, there should be a link. I can't check now, but wherever this post is on your page, there should be a link at the top of it to Bandcamp. Bandcamp! Yeah, the best platform for artists. You get the best cuts there. And you know, you get streaming, download, and physical all in one. Can't Yeah, keyboards is me on this. Drums is. Yeah. Quite played. Alright, Duncan. Was a good year, man. Error malfunction. Thanks, Error malfunction, if you're on here. Yeah. John Priest, thank you. Bit of potato salad for dinner there, red onions. Bearcat88, thank you. Happy listening, as they say. Cheers, Andy. I've missed that. No. Up to speed. So that's last but one. And the shortest, I'll keep the shortest to last, little 2-minute coda. Bookend. Mise en abîme. A bit of French there for you multicultural lovers. A bit melodica and piano to finish things off. Wind things down. Switch the lights off. Put the fire guard around the fire. Unplug all the appliances. Put the cat out. Put your cig out. Have a pipe. Switch the electric blanket on. Make a cocoa. Ogden Torso, thanks for investing, man. I hope you love it as much as I did making it. Certainly haven't been kind, have they? Not to me or everybody I know. You're welcome, Andy. Thanks everybody for tuning in to this little preview of the latest outing. As I said, you can get yourself over to Bandcamp if you'd like to invest. Here, Bandcamp is your place to go for all of that, all of this and all of that. Here we are, the final chord. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And hope you're all enjoying the album, all the people that have invested in it. Love you all. Peace.